In today's video, you're gonna watch me live run and host a appointment setter or SDR interview. If you're a high ticket coach consultant, you wanna know how to run an actual interview to hire setters and pre-vet them better, I cannot wait to show you this. I'm gonna let everybody in the Zoom room now. Let's get right into it. All right, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm excited. This is gonna be dope, man. You guys are gonna crush it here. So some of you guys I spoke to via Instagram DM. Some of you came in through other sources. So really excited to meet all of you. Good to see you too as well, brother. I'm very excited for this. So just so I can go over a brief interview of like a quick debrief of how this actually is all gonna play out. I do have you all in a group setting because for me to do one-on-ones with everybody would just not be worth it. And also I wanna see how you guys interact with a room full of other people, okay? Just a little bit about us and how this role is gonna work. You're gonna be working with Wojo Media. Obviously you guys know who I am. I am currently the founder, not the CEO anymore. We have about 120 team members. We have over 590 clients. We have a really big back end of our business. But what we don't have is, front end, outbound dialing, right? We have over 120,000 leads right now. I checked this morning in the CRM, and a lot of them have been to in-person events. They've signed up for webinars. They've booked calls. They've canceled. They've rescheduled or whatever they've done, and no one has scooped them back up. Okay. Also our ratings online are really good. We have a good 5 stars on Google, Trustpilot. We have a good review. I don't remember the last time I looked, but it's over 4.6 or 4.7, whatever it is. And then on top of that, we have really good press, good leadership, good team, good CEO. Found somebody really good that was actually affluent in just business dev that could help us grow. So now we're looking for 2 setters to come on and just hammer the phones. So the biggest thing that I always get with setters that come in, and I've hired setters in other portfolio businesses that I do own, is that a lot of us have shiny object syndrome, okay? That is not my goal here, okay? I want you to be able to move in as a setter, you prove yourself, and then you can eventually join the sales team, okay? Salespeople are gonna make anywhere from $15K to $30,000 a month. I have a sales rep making $50,000 a month. That is obviously results may vary, okay? As far as a setter, you're gonna be required to hit a base, okay? You have to hit a KPI. I'm not paying you base to sit there and not do anything, okay? You're not just getting paid to be a body, you're getting paid to dial, okay? You're gonna get $1,500 a month, but you have to get 30 pickups a day, okay? If you don't like that KPI, then sucks to suck. I'm not here to baby you. If you can't get 30 pickups a day, it's not that hard. We have 120,000 leads. You can do it, okay? And then for every day that you don't get a pickup, right, there's 30 days in the month. We take $50 off the base. So if you don't get 30 pickups, you lose $50 off that base. So if you get 29 pickups in a day, now the most base you can get is $1,450. Okay, if you don't hit 30 pickups a day for 10 days, the highest base you can get is 1,000. Just do the math, okay? Our reply rates are very high. Our brand is big. You've probably seen my content all over the internet. We don't have much objections when it comes to avatars knowing, liking, or trusting us. And then, lowest hanging fruit for you guys is going to be calling all the people who have went to events, didn't buy, and then the people who have booked calls 2-3 weeks ago but haven't bought from us yet, right? On an average day, we'll book about 90 to 110 calls, give or take. Also, there are people who are canceled because of their qualification. You now get to call them, re-qualify, and scoop them back up by giving them urgency. So inside of our application, we basically have people who put in the form, let's say, oh, I need 30 days to make a decision, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, obviously we don't want to talk to those people because they're tire kickers, right? But you are going to get to call them and say, hey, what's behind that decision? 30 days, why? Oh, so it's sooner than you thought. Well, we need 14 days to launch you. If I get you back on the calendar, are we going to move with speed now? Okay, cool. Now I'm going to rebook you, right? And that's where the next piece of our payment structure hits. When you book a lead, you get $30. Okay? Do not book leads. If you book me a lead who joins on their phone and looks like they just had a you're not getting 30 bucks, okay? You get 30 bucks when they get booked, 30 bucks when they show up. So you can make 60 bucks per call you book. So 30 bucks for them booking, 30 bucks for them obviously showing up. If you're sitting there going, well, what if the person doesn't show up? Do I still get paid? You do get paid, but we're gonna look at the call review, okay? Because I have someone on the QA in the back end. I'm not gonna let you just drop people off our GHL into Calendly and you spoke to them for 1 minute and 21 seconds and somehow booked them. We QA everything. And then comes down to the commission structure. Call gets booked, call shows up, call closes. You get 2% of the deal. Okay? Most of our tickets are $7,500 to $15,000. So if you do the math, you can make a lot of money here. You can. But you got to be like diligent with it. What I recommend is $350 a day. If you can't do that, then don't even do anything, to be honest. I'm a very direct, straight up dude. You've probably seen my stuff online. I'm not doing this whole like, I don't have time, I have kids. Dude, I got 2 dogs, I got a girlfriend, I got 110 families to take care of. You could fucking dial 350 people a day. If you're poor, you dial 350 people a day, now you make some money. Okay? If you don't want to dial 300 people a day, go work at fucking McDonald's. It's not my job to take care of you guys, okay? I recommend triple dialing, okay, because of D&D. So we have a lot of like leads that put D&D on. That's the only problem with setting in today's world is this D&D and then the new iPhone update. So when you look at like, you probably get it on your iPhones right now where someone's trying to call you and they're like asking for the name of the person and then you get to check the name and then you can answer it. That's the only issue that we have. So our pickup rates were higher. They've dropped about 3 to 4% because of this new Apple update that Apple released, which kind of sucks. It's a little disappointing, not gonna lie. But the industry changes. You got to just, obviously do that. You could get clever with what name you say. Okay, so like if the thing asks you, hey, who's calling? Okay, you could say your competitor. You could just play around with it and get them to answer the phone. They're like, why is my competitor calling me? Like you could play some really cool games with it, but obviously be ethical. Okay, and also I'll give you guys a recording of this call too, so that you guys can always look back at like what I stated and all these things, so that because I want to be transparent with you guys. Don't give crazy income claims on these calls. Okay, we have FTC lawyers. You cannot say some crazy shit on the phone. You can't say, hey, you're at 10K a month. Yeah, we'll definitely get you to 20K a month. If you say that, you're let go same day. Not doing it. Okay, we're not just telling people things that, like, it's illegal to say that. Like, it's an actual law. So, like, I know that you see people online who are like, yeah, like, we should be able to get you there. No, we can't say that. All these people just haven't been hit by the FTC yet. They just haven't been hit by them. So, like, I see these things online, and I'm like, how are you not in cuffs right now? Like, you can't say money and time frames. So if a lead's on the phone and they're like, hey, Ronnie, I'm at 10K a month, man. I really want to get to 25K a month. How fast can I get there? Do not answer that question, okay? Do not answer that. Say, well, with our current processes, we'll try to get you there as fast as possible, but our engagements are usually 4 months. You don't answer the question. You frame it another way, okay? And then also, like, dude, we like to have fun here. Like, this is not just about dialing and whatnot. Like, we'll have morning meetings. We'll have culture. I run live events in person. So if you come to an event in person, you can also help us sell in person too. Okay, it's not just setting. Like, I don't do this like robotic. This is not like some corporation where I want you to be bored. Okay, we run events around the country. We're starting them back up in April. So I run events every 2 weeks. I go on this crazy fucking tour where I'm exhausted. But like, I do it because it's for brand. If you come to an event, you can sell. You can help with the front desk. I pay for your travel. It's cute, okay? I'm like the girlfriend you never had that actually has more money than you, okay? It's actually really enjoyable. It's fun, okay? We go out to dinner. We do boat like, we have a lot of fun. As long as we make money. If we don't make money, you're not going on a boat. You're going on Spirit right back home, okay? That's just the way we roll here. And then I'm trying to think about what else. So with this new dialer that we have, okay, I'm getting this all set up from scratch because the old system that we had was not that great. We were using Go High Level with this like attachment to it, and I was like, dude, this is not really that good. Like, I invested more money into Dialer.io. It's what all the biggest brands use. Grant Cardone uses it. Cole Gordon uses it. It's really freaking dope. You guys are going to freaking love this thing. It gives you all the tags on the left-hand side, notes you can take, all this stuff. Like, it's pretty badass, okay? For the first 7 days that you're ramping up on this, we're just going to do a lot of role play. You got to learn the offers. You got to go through the deck. You got to know what the hell we sell before you go on the phone and start saying that you don't know, okay? So, like, that's the whole first 7 days of ramp up, okay? Do you get paid for the first 7 days? No, this is not kindergarten, okay? You commit to the first 7 days of ramp up, you learn, and then you start getting paid, okay? There's a 7-day ramp up. And then from there, like, we'll go over call recordings, we'll do call reviews, we'll do all this jazz so that you guys can get the most out of the leads, okay? I just want to go over that quick debrief, but I want to kind of go around the room and get everybody's input and kind of get everybody involved. So I want everybody to go one by one. Okay, and kind of just intro yourself, your experience, etc. We'll start here. I'll just unmute him. But yeah, we'll just go one by one.
Hey everyone, my name is 19 years old, based in Vancouver, Canada, and I've been in sales for a year now. I've done over $500,000 as an appointment setter, worked across like mainly B2C, dealt with sophisticated prospects, and then the low-level 9-to-5ers looking to leave their job. And yeah, that's basically been my experience so far, and I'm excited to like meet everyone else.
Sick, dude. Love it. Go to you.
My name is I'm 20 years old. I've been working in sales for about 2.5 years now. Started with appointment setting and B2C as well. Moved on to B2B in the last year or so. And yeah, same for me. Excited to meet all you.
Love
see
it.
what can come from this.
Sick. We'll go to next.
Hey guys, my name's I've been in sales for probably like 5 or 6 years, doing mainly like SEO, and I got that to about $40,000 a month, and then I made the transition to high ticket health coaching like 4 or 5 months ago.
Sick. And we'll go to, sorry if I butcher this name. Is that how you say it?
Nice to meet everyone, and I'm 23, and for now I'm in Asia, right? But I do work in EST hours, and yeah, in terms of high ticket sales, I've been in remote sales for the last 14 months, and in terms of my CC, it's 700K, on track to hit my first 1 mil, and yeah, trained by Josh Lines, and yeah, that's basically my background.
Sick.
Sales, yeah.
Love it. And then we'll go to, it's good, dude.
Hi everyone, lovely to meet you. My name is Eta, and I'm originally from Cape Town, South Africa, currently in the UAE. I've been in sales for about 2.5 years. Started off at Iman Gaji's team at Educate as an SDR. And then I've spent the last, I believe, 1.5 years doing sales management, mostly working with closers as well as setters. Personal cash collected, if I can recall, I think I crossed just over $1 million in personal cash collected. But since being a setter manager, I've just been building setter teams and training setters, and I myself still eagerly set, and so that's why I'm here with you guys.
Sick. Well, cool, dude. It's good to have everybody here. Second question we're to go around with, okay, is why do you want this position? Okay, why do you want to set here over other places? I know this to be very true in the setting space. It's very hard to get committed people. Some people will dial for 3 days, 4 days, and they're like, I haven't set a call yet, I quit. So we're gonna go around again. We'll go to
Sure. So why this specific opportunity? First of all, like, you're a massive name, man. Like, seeing you everywhere. You know, I saw Jeremy Miner say good things about you. All these people just say good things about you. So I know this company's really dialed in. And like, you guys, you mean like business. You don't bull around. So I love that. And why I'm committed really is because I actually plan on starting my own business in like the far future. And I know definitely marketing is going to be involved in that. So if I can really get close with this company here, learn the marketing, learn the systems, I can implement that into my own company, like in the far future. So this would be like a great career for me. And yeah, I'm honestly willing to go all in. Like, I've already put all my time to sales, sacrificed everything. And that's why I'm ready to like make this step.
Sick.
To answer your question.
All right. Go to you.
Yeah, so kind of the same reason why, I want this opportunity. I know someone that also is part of your sales team, and from what I've heard from her, it's probably the best or one of the best opportunities out there, especially for a setter. Now, why, I'm not going to be that person that does $300, whatever, and then gives up. I worked for quite a few businesses since getting into sales. Somewhere, you know, I've made zero for weeks of work, stuff like that. And I think with an opportunity like this, I can put in the hours and see the results. So there's no reason, I'm not gonna carry on like that.
Love it. All right. What are you?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, the reason that I'm being here is there are three reasons why. The first one is all about conviction, because I do believe in conviction or skill set or any type of experience, right? Because when it comes to experience and skill set, it's learnable. But when it comes to conviction, it's something that I have to learn, right? So yeah, that's the first reason. And the second reason is there is a saying, right? If you can't beat them, you gotta join them, right? So that's why, especially in high-tech sales, which boat you're in is also essential. So that's the second reason. And the third one is, just being an Asian, right? We are hard workers because I grew up in Chinese family as well, right? So yeah.
Cool. Love it. What are you?
Yeah, so the biggest thing for me is just making sure that the client gets the end result, right? Or they have like they're in the best possible vehicle to make that happen. And from everything I see, like the reviews, the Trustpilot, all that, you guys have like incredible delivery. And I've watched some of your like ad creatives and they're really good, which gives me a lot of belief, as well as you have a high volume of leads coming through, which is incredibly important, because the second biggest thing for me is progressing and having a path to get better and continue to improve. And this has both of those.
Sick. All right, cool. And then we'll go.
Yeah, I'll keep it brief, but I've worked in a team that you were involved in terms of the marketing side of things. I've seen the results that you get for your clients. I've seen the Instagram posts and a lot of other things that show your personality. So I'm quite keen to work closely with you as well as your company. Over and above that, yeah, I'm big on results, so it wouldn't be something I could tell you. It's more of something I'd have to show you.
Oh, I love it, dude. All right, cool. And then we'll go back around. How many calls are you guys going to make per day or shoot for, and how are you going to be able to schedule that? That's what I want you guys to tell me. So we'll go back. We'll go around.
Obviously, like KPIs, I think that's just like the bare minimum to stay in the team. So I'll go a little above and do 400 minimum. And to actually do that, like I'm in PST, right? So I'm going to wake up a little earlier and like dial in like the EST hours from 6 to 6 to 6, which is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. EST. And to actually do that, like you can say you can work 12 hours, but to actually do that, I'll do 45 minutes of dialing, 15 minutes of break, just repeat all those hours, eventually dial. And obviously you can't have distractions. So I take away my phone, just focus on the dialer and literally just be patient and just do the repetitive tasks. So that's what gets you to your goals. So that's basically how I'll do it.
Love it.
Yeah, I agree with, the KPI being the bare minimum. There's no reason I feel like I couldn't do $400, $450 easily. How I would do that as well is pretty much the same. I do enjoy dialing, so it's not something that, I feel like I have to have loads of breaks in. I'm happy to sit there and dial for like a few hours at a time, have a few, small breaks, go to the gym, that kind of thing. But, it's something I enjoy doing, so it doesn't come as like something
cool.
like that.
All right. What are you?
So in terms of the KPI and how many dials, for now I have no kids, right? I have no college or university or part-time job, right? So my only commitment is high-tech sales. So I feel like I can dial minimum 400 to 500 easily.
Okay.
Yeah. And also when it comes to the show-up rate, right? Because I believe it's not really about how many sets that you're bringing in, right? Because that's not the hardest part. The hardest part is the show-up rate, right? And how warm they are actually, right? So I would more focus on quality as well at the same time.
Yeah, I love that. All right, cool.
Yeah, so my personal KPI, my current offer is 40 pickups per day. And sometimes I can achieve that, sometimes I can't, depending on lead flow, because I'll sit there for like an hour and I won't pick up. The one thing I am really excited about is Dialer. So you can sit down and you don't really have to do anything and it just does it for you. And at my current offer, they have what Dialer's built on, which is 5.9. And the way that I'm able to achieve the 40 pickups in a day or 40 plus is by scheduling 2 to 3 hour dialing blocks and doing, 3 to 4 of those per day. And that typically results in the 40, as long as like people are picking up.
Yeah. And then also, like, you guys can set time aside for just follow-ups. There might be somebody who picks up the phone and they're like, hey, call me at this certain time. And then you can actually make a note of that inside a dialer and then be able to follow back up with them. So like, you might get 40 pickups, but 15 of them are going to say, hey, dude, I can't talk right now. Like, call me later. And you got to be able to sort that out and obviously like hash out those leads too. Cool. We'll go.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Dialer.io. I know the company, but I've never used the dialer itself, but I'm interested to see how it can increase my performance. What I would say is I like to do a combination of texting and dialing. So in the cases where reaching out to someone, getting, a word from them in terms of when they'd be available for me to call, and then giving them a call at that time. But over and above that, in terms of the actual dials, of course, KPI is a standard. Personally, I'm much like Shingwen in terms of doing dialing sessions throughout the day.
Okay, sick. All right,
Is
so
there
now
texting in dialer?
there is. Yes, I believe there is because it hooks up to GHL through the webhook, and also you could take notes on every lead too. But regardless, I'll still give you GHL access with dialer too. Dialer just to make your dials faster and just like more productive. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, as far as text and stuff, like we'll build a cadence for that. You'll become users in GHL, and then from there, then obviously things will flourish. All right, cool. So we obviously know each other pretty well by now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go around. You cannot recommend yourself. You're gonna recommend me 2 people who you want to be as your team members, and you can't say yourself. And give me a reason why. So you're going to go around and you're going to say, I recommend these 2 people and here's why.
So yeah, first of all, I'm going to recommend because I like his mindset. When it comes to dialing, you should also focus on the quality, not like just the pickups. I feel like you get the quality, the more dials you do, obviously. So that's something to focus on. And I like his mindset as well. And then also like choose Holden as well. He seems like serious killer. I like his setup and all. He's really presentable, and the way he shows up as well, it's good.
Yeah, I love it.
But yeah, I mean, also his experience, he's had like businesses, he's done like a lot, he's been in this game for a while. It shows that he's capable,
Yeah.
So those 2 people for sure.
Cool. All right. What are you?
I was gonna say I picked for the same reasons. I think you seem like you do have good experience, good mindset, that type of thing. And then on top of that, I was gonna choose. If I'm saying that wrong, I was gonna choose.
Yeah, is it?
He's correct, actually.
Okay. All right, cool. Sick.
Yeah, Rodney.
All right, cool. We'll go to...
I would say like some Kilo, right? Because he used to manage some sales teams here and there, and I loved about it. And the second person, I would say as well. Yeah, because like he's super organized in terms of like the planning about dialing, right? So he was super specific about like throwing his phone away, right? So yeah, for now, yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna vote for both of them, yeah.
I would say because of the setter experience, right? And clearly understands like the kind of processes necessary through like texting before to make sure that like people will be around and all of that. Just because he has a very professional setup, right? And is very well presented.
Yeah, I agree. All right, sick. So what we're gonna do from here is basically I'm just gonna go out and tell you the 3 people that I want to take to the next round. And then that's basically what we're gonna do. It's no harm, no foul against any of you guys. It's just that what I've seen based on energy, conversation. Sam Kello is actually here for another reason, because I'm gonna actually probably be bringing him in to help manage you guys. Okay, so that's why he was here. I didn't want to tell you that from the beginning of the call, because I was like, that's just gonna throw things off. So that's why I brought him in as kind of like a dummy, okay? So yeah, who I'm gonna choose, I'm gonna do, and then, okay? Sorry, it's nothing personal, dude. I just want, make sure like energy levels were huge for me, and I just didn't see them on the call. Like I wanted, like the excitement of it, just feel like things were a little monotone. But dude, there's gonna be opportunities in the future for you as well. And then this brings me to the last question, which is, you know, for when can you guys start? What does that look like? I want to know what your guys' true commitments are. Do you guys all want to do a call tomorrow to get onboarded, or do you guys need current time to get off offers you're currently working? What does that currently look like? So we'll go one by one.
I'm basically ready to start like as soon as possible. To get on a call tomorrow, get things rolling, you know.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man, I'm also ready to follow your schedule, right? So yeah, whenever you can, yeah, we can get started.
All right, cool. And then
Yeah, I can get started this week as well. The only commitment I already have is a bachelor party next week from Wednesday to Sunday. But besides that, I'm free after that.
okay. We might have to do Wednesday because I have a lot of podcasts on Tuesday because I'm going to be in San Diego. Okay, let's do Wednesday, basically the same time as this call. Does that work for everybody?
Perfect, man.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, same time. There was an email in here that says V at Gmail. Is that any of you guys? No? Okay, weird. Okay. All right, I just fixed that up. All right, sick. Let me see.
Also, should I drop my email? Or
Yeah, you should already, no, you guys should be on here. Check your emails,
Okay.
check your Google Calendar and see if you see the invite in there for Wednesday. If you guys see it, then we're all set, okay? All right, cool, sounds good. All right, I'll see you guys Wednesday. What I'm gonna send you guys, I'm gonna send you guys an email. I'm gonna send you guys all of our decks, all of our stuff to study for the next 2 days, okay? So go through it,
Sure.
the products, the offerings, all that jazz. I didn't wanna do it tomorrow because like honestly, you're not gonna have enough time to go through everything. So take the next 2 days, go through all the, you know, I have scripts. I think I sent that to most of you. And then there's the decks, and then I'll send you over a bunch of stuff today, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, sick guys.
you.
And then what will happen is like by Wednesday, if you guys could basically like shoot me an email, like right after this call, I need the following things, okay? I need your legal name, your address, and email because I got to send you over your employee agreement, okay? So you're going to simply just email me these 3 things. Your legal name, that's like for your taxes, your address on where you're going to report your taxes from, and then email, okay? All right, cool.
All right.
All right, sick.
And you want it to the
Yeah, jason.com, the one in the Google Calendar. Okay. All right, sick guys. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys Wednesday and have a good rest of your Monday, okay? Peace.
See ya.
care.
You too.
And that is how you run an appointment setting interview.